Hello y'all, this is Silenx and this is the episode 3 of let's just learn how to build static websites and not be miserable anymore and get a girlfriend automatically. Anyway, we're in episode 3 and I just want to congratulate myself that I came this far. It's still the same day I've made episode 1 and 2. So yeah, it's still 2 in the night and someone's like sleeping beside me, so I'm really sorry if you hear some snores. Anyway, we're gonna start this episode with directly getting into Visual Studio Code and starting to code. If you don't know what all of this is, what I'm doing here, just go and watch the previous video and you will get all of the context you might need. Now we're gonna open Visual Studio Code and just get open, dude. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a file named index.html. Now mark this down. Any file you make, just put .html extension behind it in order to make it a HTML file. Now I'm just going to open it. This congratulations, this is your first HTML file. Now congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back or something like that. This is your very first line of code if you have just started coding with web development. Anyway, what I'm going to tell you to do is press shift on your press shift on your keyboard, and with that press 1. And of course you're going to type exclamatory mark, and then it'll show you something like emit abbreviation. You don't know what it means? Just press enter. What the hell? What is this, Silenx? I'm scared. What is this? Why there's so much code down here? This is called Boilerplate. I told you in the last episode that IDEs help you with coding. They auto-complete most of the code for you. So this is what I meant. This is called Boilerplate. If you were to like write all of this by yourself, it would have taken like 2 to 3 minutes. But with Visual Studio Code, all you had to do was press type exclamatory mark and then press enter, and boom, you've got the boilerplate. And I'm just gonna tell you what this all of this means. Okay, I'm just gonna go through all of these right now, and then we're gonna start actual HTML. So first things first, this thing, doc type HTML. What does this mean, Silenx? So basically all you need to know is this line tells your browser that this file is an HTML file and this is like a website file. Okay, that's all it tells. Now coming to the bottom part, so the thing that I want to tell you is anything that starts in HTML is like if I give a h1 tag here, it ends. Like it has an opening tag. This is called an opening tag, and this is called a closing tag. Just notice how the closing tag has a / in it. Like the opening tag has nothing and the ending tag has a /. And any tag you open, you have to close it. You just have to remember that. I'm gonna show you that. Just look at it. The HTML tag starts here. It doesn't have any /, but now here it ends. It has a /, and that is what I mean. In HTML, each and every tag you open, you have to close it, and the closing tag should have a /. Now, in the HTML thingy, you see this lang en. It just simply means that that language is English. I'm sorry if I stutter. I just have a weird kind of situation. I just have a weird, I don't know, disease or something. Anyway, so this simply means that the language is English. Now, coming to the next thing, which is the head. The head tag contains title for your website, and it contains the meta for your website. Now, what the hell is meta? It sounds quite overwhelming, but meta is nothing but just defining things. Like meta defines how your website is. For now, you don't have to get into meta and all. You don't have to understand what meta is. Just forget that this ever existed. I'm gonna teach you about this in some upcoming videos, I guess. But for now, just remove meta so that you don't have to care about it. Now, what do I mean by title? Is I'm just gonna show you. Right click on your Visual Studio Code like anywhere on this HTML file, and if you have followed the recent video carefully, then you might get this option called open with live server. And if you don't get it, go into extensions, press this button. In the extensions, search live server, and then install the first extension, this one, and then you can easily do this. You can just press right click and then open with live server will appear. Now what this will do is open this HTML file as a website in your local browser. I'm just gonna press open with HTML, and here we go. We have our first website going on, although it's absolutely a blank screen, but still, give yourself a pat on the back, okay? You have done something else other than just sleeping on the couch, of course. Now, you see the title tag. As I've already told you, the tag that opens closes as well. There are some tags which don't need to be closed, like image tag. You see there are no forward slashes because this is a tag which doesn't need to be closed, but there are a lot of tags which do need to be closed. Anyway, the more practice you do, the more you'll get hand of it. Now, I was talking about the title. Now, where is this title, the document? Now, let me tell you, the title lies right here. Yeah, this is your title. Let me just get Visual Studio Code like this. Now, the title is right here. This document is this. Whatever you put inside title, it goes here. Now, if I put this is awesome website, okay, I'm just gonna do that. And see, because we have installed that plugin, that extension called open with live server, whenever we edit something in our file and save it using Control S, it appears here. Okay, so I'm just gonna do, this is a really awesome website, and see the title changed. So whatever you put into the title will go right here. Okay, this is the body. The body tag is the most important tag, because this thing right here, this white blank screen you see, is the body, and this is everything we have to do. Like, this is the entire thing you're gonna do. This is the entire canvas you're gonna paint on. This is where you're gonna build your website. So I'm going to tell you about some certain tags, one of which is image. We're going to use this tag in like some next upcoming videos, so you'll get hold of it, what this tag actually does. The next and the most used tag is div. Now if you do this, this will create a div tag. Now what does a div mean? It means division. Is just a box, okay? It's just a box. So div means a box, and these are the two tags that I'm going to be using the most. That's why I'm teaching you about them. And by this point, I hope that you know what it means by a closing tag and a not so closing tag. This tag is called a not so closing tag, and this tag is called the closing tag, because it needs to be closed, and this doesn't need to be closed. Anyway, I hope that you could understand all of this. And I was telling you that this is the body that we're gonna paint everything on. And in the next episode, we will make some stupid things with this. We're gonna do some experiment with this. So yeah, we're gonna do some really good experiment with HTML. We're gonna also go into CSS as well in the next episode, because I will need CSS in order to prove some of the HTML. Anyway, I was telling you that if you follow my course like carefully and you diligently and sincerely learn things, you're gonna be able to make something like this. Silenxika, no, not this. Silenxika dot vercel dot app. This is my most recent website, which I've hosted, and it has like a lot of things like changing themes, and it has my projects. Like, there are a lot of projects which I haven't linked here yet. There are my blogs, this is like really recent website, so it doesn't really have much. So you can build something like this if you follow the course carefully. So yeah, make sure you do that. And you can also go to Google and search for HTML docs, and you can just get the HTML docs from this website. This is called the developer Mozilla.org. This is the official website, which can give you the documentation for HTML. And here you can see a lot of things. Here it's written, everything is written in English, like what I've told you, that some tags need to be closed and some do not, and that's all it's gonna teach you about. So in next video, we're gonna play some more with HTML and CSS so that you can get a hold of it. And do not worry if you didn't get anything in this video. I mean, I hope that you got some of the points in this video. But if you got nothing, then do not worry, because in the next video, I'm gonna go so much practical. I'm just gonna use so much HTML and CSS that you will be forced to learn it. Anyway, I'll force your brain into learning it. Anyway, this was all for this video. I hope you're doing great. I hope you have a really nice day. I'll meet you guys in the next episode. Till then, take care of yourself and the family. Silenx, signing off.